So in this case, Kayla, and feel my body and soul has been torn by soul battles, and I don't know how to survive. Okay, so first of all, I'm doing a particular read. When I'm looking this, I'm looking at definitely everything seems to be unfair, and there's this emotional blaming and emotional blaming. Now, this is going. You understand energy. They're blaming, you're blaming, everybody's blaming. The paradigm says that you're supposed to blame because we are living in a world where that's what you do. And what I'm hearing is there's a phobia. Now, on a soul level, that's usually where the phobias will come in. And the phobias, in this case, has to do is it's sitting in your coccyx area, so down in your tailbone. As I'm looking a little bit further, I see that this program in the body, emotion will come up, and then you start getting the thoughts and you start believing these particular thoughts. And it is, and I said, well, what's the marker? The marker point was about 1 year old. So at 1 year old, the past life, the marker came up, and you then didn't pass the test. So towards yourself, you have been running that I'm incompatible, and that I can feel these invading energies, and I can feel these lofty energies, and I feel like I can't trust anything. And so therefore, I don't know how to survive. I said, is there anything else in particular? And they said, I just have this heartache I keep carrying with me. There's always this division, separation, and heartache, a continuous one over and over and over. Okay? Does that make sense, Kayleigh? Did that make sense, though, first? What I said to you, did it make sense? I'm just curious. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi. So you were right on about this thing. So one thing I think I should share is my human gene key is authority. I know that in my soul, and my human design was manifestation generator. So my soul's journey was to learn how to lead and how to heal, how to settle all the waves, and we done this millennia time. But there's one pain I couldn't fix. The original pre-Magell pain came from the universe of every Dundas. Every Terrans came from that beginning. And I'm one with the original Sumas. And so in my soul's journey, we always like, if we could go back to the beginning and we can prevent it. But the other voice we said was, even if all the creator, like complete creator, we avoided, something was always going to happen. There's no way that only pure being was going to exist from the creation. So it's not my fault. It was not my fault. And I've tried. I'm so tired of coming back and back and back and exhausted.
Okay.
And
all right.
Yeah, my body is deteriorating.
All right, I can feel that. So on a scale from 0 to 10, 10 being, oh my God, I'm in hell, what would you say it is? I would say it's a 10,
20,
right?
20.
20, exactly. Most people do that. Now I'm just looking at the energy field, and I'm watching how the brain is looking at the nerves, and I'm looking at the tailbone, that it's about root chakra, survival, all of this, but I'm looking a little bit further into the brain. So I'm going to look. Is it on the list that you want me to do? Yes, it is. You want me to look at the brainstem? Okay, so we're going to look at your brainstem. Okay, and the energy that's on this brainstem has to do with criticism and accused and criticism and petrified. So we have accumulation of at least 8 negative emotions that sits on the brainstem and not actually in this particular part of your brain. So fires and wires, yes. So this is how I want to help you heal, is that right now you know it's a 20, and the intention is brainstem. And because we use that, we're going to have, you're just going to follow me. And that is, okay. So you're going to use your hand as a magnet. Okay. You're going to take your right hand, and you're going to take, and you're going to notice that you have a bend here. Slide your hand across, flip it, slide your hand across, flip it. And you just keep doing it with me for a few more minutes. Okay.
Like this?
Ooh, yeah, you're doing good. Now, yeah, flip it. There you go. Flip it all the way. So look at me, honey. Look at me, honey. I want you to just take and put your back. There we go. Now slide the back of hand. Slide the back of the hand. There you go. There you go. Now flip it. Use the palm. Very good. Now flip it, use the back of the hand. There you go. A few more times, There you go. It's already feeling, I already feel it. Remember, the intention is the brainstem. Now come right here. Notice it's the pinky. It's right there at the crick. It's not on the side. Very good. Push in and rub. Okay. Because if you slide, it doesn't get work. There we go. And her expression on her face is, oof. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
This is good.
Keep going. We're gonna help you to start removing and unlocking how those emotions have been stuck on your brainstem. We're just gonna start to move this, okay? Okay, go back to you don't have to do that part. That's just for me. Look on the side here. See, it's the karate chop part. It's that bat part right there. I want you to take and you're gonna push in with your thumb. So you can turn it towards you and push in. And there we go. Now I want you to rub. Just deep circles. Oh gosh, that's even changing the energy in my sternum.
Brenda, I think I want to share something with all the women.
Yeah,
to agents and also the vacant time. We were not kind to each other. Men with survival. We are fixated on without a man we're not gonna survive. I know. Yep, being a witch, being a healer, got killed, got stabbed, got burned, got thrown off the cliff, many ways. And so we are fearful of our power because it meant when you had the power, you die. So that's in my subconscious.
Exactly. And we're going to start to take and one layer at a time is working with the brainstem. Now, you're not pregnant by any chance?
No, but there's this hallucination of a part of me being pregnant by some aliens and stuff. I don't know whether that's true. And
okay.
I lost.
That won't matter for this. We're looking at a physical scale.
Okay.
If anybody's following along, please understand this is a controversial point for anybody that may be pregnant. Some say it helps. Some say it doesn't. But you're going to follow the two fingers, the thumb, and so turn where your thumb is and turn where your pointer finger is. And you're going to follow these two bones, and then it's going to fall into a hole. You're going to feel how they connect. There you go. Now push in and just start rubbing. And oh, God, that feels good. Keep rubbing. Oh, my God, that's quieted me right down, too. That's funny.
Okay.
Okay, now here's the thing, is that now you're going to stop rubbing. Now, you can do these both at the same time, but you have to get the crick right here and then this point here. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to take your hand and you're just going to go like this. Wipe it across because your hand is electromagnetic. Now the back. Now you use the back. And because your hand is electromagnetic, you are interfacing with the electromagnetic energy in the body, the aura, and the blood. Okay, so there we go. One more time. One more set. There we go. Now, you can take and put your finger here and your finger here, and you're going to push in and you're going to rub. That's it. Yep. Okay, get in there and rub. And her aura, which is her field, which is her protection, and which she's supposed to have healthy boundaries, it is not. It looks like Swiss cheese to me. It doesn't look like it's really, she knows she's laughing. Keep rubbing, girl. Keep rubbing. And so we want to get, now I'm going to tell you guys, the front is about vulnerability. And when there is a problem with this shield and it's down or has Swiss cheese, you'll feel too vulnerable. And when this one is down, you will feel very paranoid. Okay. So just by doing what we did, you came on and you said it was a 20. What do you think it is now?
I think I'm calm. I think I'm a 10. I'm calm.
Okay, now we wanted to get this not just calm. Now, in this case, is there any negative emotions? And we're going to look at how you know. If you feel like, wow, I feel really good, then it'll be 0 to negativity. Any negativity, it'll be like, the body that was vibrating is going to be calm down. So we want it to eventually get to 0. So tell me, you think it's still a 10 or?
So I feel anxiety on my right side because I feel like there's a hole and damaged nerve, and I can hear them talking about Satan.
Okay. Now, all right, so we're going to look at this. All right, still the brainstem. So how many more do I have? I have 2. So now I'm going to look. We're going to say brainstem again. And I'm going to ask, is your body knows what it needs to do. All right, we're going to go to the right side. And this time you're going to go down and use your right leg. Going to go to the right leg. And what you're going to do is you're going to follow your pinky toe, all the way up in front of the ankle bone. And there'll be a point right there. You know, it'll feel squishy. It'll feel squishy.
Right in front of the ankle, right?
Yeah, you're going to follow your pinky toe up in front of the ankle bone. Now, notice that yep, that's it. That hold it up a little bit higher. Let me see. Yes, that's it. Now, you're going to, before you do it, I want you to take your hand, and if you can do like we did, palm, back of the hand, palm, back of the hand. The hardest part is getting the back of the hand. Eventually, you can get yourself a refrigerator magnet that's nice and flat that can do the surface for you in the future if we work together. There you go. Okay. Make sure you can get the back of the hand over that point. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong side. Yeah, pinky toe there. But anyways, just do that. There you go. There you go. And then you're going to get to that squishy point. A few more times of this. Yep. Now I want you to push in and penetrate that. Because this is the gallbladder meridian, and the gallbladder meridian comes down on the face, comes up, and goes just like this through the head. I'm looking at her gallbladder meridian, and it's being the energy there that feels like there's something there, and by taking and doing what she's doing with the magnet and rubbing that point, it's starting to disengage that, so it pushes the energies out. So give it a few more seconds. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to now come up to the top. We're going to start with the left because your body is in a strategy position. And so we don't need to use magnet. We're just find that karate chop point again on the side, and you're going to push in. Okay. Notice that you're right on the side. Yep, right there. Notice that's it. Okay. Now get in there. And we're going to think brainstem, brainstem, brainstem. We've got to get the body. There we go. I feel it's disengaging. So, or the energy that was there that shouldn't be there was disengaging. So it's like the hook is coming out. It's literally looking at the hook. It looks like it's disappearing. And this energy is starting to flow. Come over to the right. Do that same point on the side of the hand. Push in. Now switch hands. Switch hands. Okay. There you go. Do that one. Now, what I'm hearing is that part of her aura is starting to repair. It doesn't look as much like Swiss cheese as much as it did earlier. Again, I'm watching this hook unhook. It can't hook back in because you're filling in the space with your energy.
So I became aware of the program of females manipulation, toxic feminine and toxic masculine. And I keep seeing the toxic female and this male. And then there's
right. And one of the things is you're seeing signatures inside, no matter if it has a male or female, which is a vagina or of a JJ, it doesn't matter. You're seeing signatures, and these are programs. So I want you to come to the front, right? Come to the front, right in the middle there, and I want you to just start rubbing. Oh, ow, oh, wow. Okay, whew. All right, so it's not hurting me. I'm just fully aware of what's happening.
Yep, they did energetic stuff like they did to Jesus to me. They literally put energy.
Now I'm watching the figure eights. We are down to the cell. We have figure eights in the cell, and I'm watching they're getting bigger and they're refilling in the aura from what I can see.
I need to learn this from you. This is so helpful. One that I need.
I am teaching a course. I haven't, the course is closed right now, but I will reopen it again soon. Okay. Now I want you to tell me how you're feeling now.
I feel unsuppressed sorrow that came out, which normally I'm scared to feel, and which feel a release. So past life body came out a lot. My body feel worthy to live a life without torture or body torment, and became aware of the program of, if you're not tortured, you're not advanced soul. If you're not energetically being targeted, you're not advanced enough. So my body keep, attracting these situations.
All right, I'm going to show you one more thing, and you can stop rubbing. Now, this is something you're going to have to do, because from this moment, anything in the past that hasn't been resolved will be laid in the front, because you thought it from the day before. 90% of your thoughts that you had from the day before is what creates the future. So we want to start creating a disrupt. No matter if it's true, you need to take your power off it. Okay. And what happens is that this next tool I have is called Success, and it's not success, it's 6S. It's safety, security, stability, sanity, serenity, and space, which is freedom. And what happens is that when you create the circuit to talk to the innate wisdom, so what you're going to end up doing is you're going to take your right wrist, and you're going to, this is why I have the numbers here. So you go to the right wrist, you're going to find that you have 3 positions, and I need you to put your thumb down in the 3rd position. To find that 3rd position, lay 3 fingers. And then you put your thumb there. Your thumb is soft. It's not deep. It's soft. Then you're going to put your pointer finger in the palm. Just like that. Okay, and then you're going to rest these 3: safety, security, stability. So it'll look just like that. Okay, and then you're going to take this palm, and you have a forehead. You're going to lay it like this and let your fingers drop. Now remember, keep your thumb in that one position, nice and soft. You're going to look at duress. When you feel those energies and it starts to create stability, to be unstable, you're going to go, oh my God, it's 0 is like everything's great. But the moment you begin to feel, hear anything that causes duress, energy that push you to think, feel, and be like that, or the stability become unstable, you grabbed R3S, and you're going to hold it. And you're going to go, oh my God, it's whatever number you think it is. You got to look at how you know you know. Now, this is going to create a circuit for the body. This is going to be your armor, because you're bringing the blood back up to your forebrain. You're connecting to the particular meridian, and what you're doing is that you can sit there and think about your hell all you want. Feel it. It's pushing. It's this. It's that. How do you know? How do you know? You're going to sit there, and you're going to sit there, and you're going to sit there, and you're going to sit there. And what will happen is that the innate wisdom will start beginning to heal all those chemical peptides, all of those things, and the picture will start to change. Keep going until it's 0. Because what will happen is you're going to take these memories, have all of these negatives that are attached, and this tool will start to remove the negatives, and then the past and the memory becomes a memory. Okay? So you'll start to heal.
No problem. Can I buy the gloves? Are you going to make some of those gloves for us to buy?
When you're in class, when I teach my students how to make them in class. So that's what we do. We teach the students how to, but you also have ankle socks. You have socks on your ankles and on your wrist, and I show you. So there's this actually has 2 classes on it. So I use a lot of meridians in this. How do you feel? Now,
I feel
better. You have to witness that you have the ability within you and the strength that can create stability. And when you know that you can do it once, your ego will say, oh, no, you can't. And then you're like, son of a bitch, I know I did it. I even got it on video. I know it's on her website. I'm watching it again. I know I can help heal myself again. Okay? Yeah. So you witness and you take and you feel that joy. Now, I'm grateful that I for usually the first thing will be is I'm grateful that this pain's gone. But then you're going to sit in joy of, how do I know what joy is? How does I know what relief feels like? Oh, yeah, it feels stable. It feels good. You're going to learn to just like put your hand there and feel this gratitude of growth. Okay, hold it as long as you can because you need to program your nerves to stay in joy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, again, you can watch this anytime you want because it is a copy of it. It'll be on my.
You.
It better be a copy. I'll be so mad if this doesn't copy.
Oh my God, better do, and I will share with other people need help because I do have a trouble people.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right. Keep noticing if you're healing. And when those thoughts start to come up, R3S it. Okay.
Will do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, dear. We'll talk to you later.
Thank